What is up? What is up, everybody? Welcome. Good morning. Good afternoon. What is up? Welcome to a new stream. Crazy. This shit, what happened in just like 2 days. That's crazy. There is some shit we got to talk about for today, for Saturday, and thank God I'm doing a stream today because I kind of want to explain myself. What is really happening. I really want to get rid of the sunlight. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Hang on, I think I've got a good idea. Hold on, boys. I don't know what to really do about that. Maybe it just has to stay like that. I have no idea. Oh, maybe I gotta wipe my... Let me wipe my camera lens. Hold on a minute. I think we fixed it. Yes, let's go. We fixed it. It's just because I didn't clean my camera lens. So weird. If I clean it, then it's not as bright as more. This is what I mean. When we go to the new house, it's gonna be very different. I'm gonna have everything blocked because I'm not going to have sunlight coming in and dealing with this problem. Another thing I could do is move the table, but I actually was kind of thinking about that, just move the table, but I wonder if I think I'll just leave it as it is now, because I do remember if I do move my setup, I'm gonna eventually move it back to where it was, so I may as well just keep it where it is. But yeah, we're gonna talk about a lot of things. I don't care if no one is in the stream or not. I don't you know, it's up to you guys if you guys want to stay or not. Okay, it's up to you guys. Go watch someone who's playing a game or something, you know. With me, I'm gonna explain a lot about some games, what have came out. Crazy that Halo released a video on YouTube and the Twitter. Let me just quickly put this up. Okay. Like that. Okay, so let me put this up actually. I haven't seen the trailer, but it's a new trailer. I went for 40. I went for I think it went only for 46 seconds. In my perspective, to see what the trailer's all about. But we'll get into that in a minute. I just want to make sure everything is up, doing good. But what is up, everybody? Okay, so yeah, what is up? What is up? What is up? Let me see if my chat's working. It's with Twitch is crazy. Twitch is crazy. I heard that Okay, yeah. Already explained the Halo. So, okay. Let me redo myself because I'm actually kind of confused of what to really talk about because there's so many things jumping at me. Joker Mallory, thank you for the follow. Okay, so good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Hopefully you guys are doing safe out there. What is up? Welcome to the new stream for this Saturday, the 10th of the 4th of 2021. This stream is going to be an hour long. So, if you're here and say hello, I appreciate that. If you're new to the channel, please sub and follow. I do appreciate that. And I do recommend checking out other people, like Demon Slayer Sin, and all my other friends who are on Twitch. So, there was a couple of people who, last night, I was scrolling through TikTok. I never knew about it, but 2 people unfortunately passed away, and that number 1 person was probably Prince Philip. As you know, he was 99. The man was racist to so many countries, but I do respect him because he did serve the war. He did go and, he served the country, so I do respect him on that. But he had his kind of things that he wasn't, he went to countries and he was kind of racist to a lot of them, but, but I do respect him because he served the country, he did all this and that in the war, so that's the only thing I'll respect him on, okay? I'm not, like, this dude ain't on social media, okay? He's a goddamn prince, okay? And since he's passed away last night, I do want to put my prayers and respect to him because he did, you gotta respect him somehow. Yeah, he was racist to so many countries, but I just want to say, like, he did serve the war, he did serve the country good, and that's, he did, when he was younger, he served for many things. So, he did, I think, pilot at one stage, he did ship for some, he did the ship, he did the pilot, he did so many other things. They said he did like 800 things, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, that man, goddamn, And he was born in 1921, and he pretty much passed away in 2021. So that's kind of like, insane how that's that. But yeah, he passed away last night. I do want to put my praise and respect to him because he did serve the country well. And yeah, another person also passed away. He's a hip hop artist, dude. DMX. He made some good ass music, and I'm telling you, I had a playlist back in 2018, 2019. It was where Eminem featured DMX on one of his albums back in 2017 or 2018. It was 2 years ago, so I'm guessing maybe like 2019. One of those 3 years, okay? He featured DMX, and that was the first time I ever saw DMX. And he was sounding all this like, he was sounding like 50 Cent. So I was like, yo, this guy pretty cool. So I started actually listening to him. And unfortunately, he passed away yesterday too. And it's really sad that, people pass away and stuff like that. I put my full respect and my respect to the dude because he made some really good music. Like, I ain't joking, he made some really good music. It's like you'd be in, it's awesome, Some days when I have, when I just finish a stream, I put some music on while I'm editing, and that's probably number 1. I'll put DMX on, He would sound like 50 Cent, he'll sound like Tupac, he'll sound like, also, rest in peace to Tupac too, because he was cool. He was gangster too, Those kind of people, like DMX, bro. He was probably. It just sounded good, for some reason, He was insane, bro. Eminem featured DMX on a couple of albums, and a lot of those albums actually sounded really good. I ain't joking. So last night I kind of just went through all of his playlists and stuff. So I didn't follow him on any social media. I just watched him and hear him off, I just listened to him on YouTube, so I think the last time he made a rap song was probably like 5 years ago, I think. So yeah. But yeah, he died. He was 50 years old. He died of a heart attack. He was on life support. Very sad, very sad. It's even another thing, like he sold a lot of copies out there, like Eminem did. I think when Eminem featured DMX, he got a lot. He was able to sell so many copies of his own album, and that was like his dream. And his dream was to be that hip hop artist for like an eternity, for a very long time, and that's what he did. And I think that was pretty cool. How he did that, and how he was gangster, bro. He sounded like 50 Cent, and that's why I liked him. Honestly, people who sound like 50 Cent or Tupac, or, what's the other guy? Ice Cube. Those guys, or Snoop Dogg, those sound good. Like, Snoop Dogg released a new song. Let me get this up on YouTube. Snoop Dogg released a really good video, I think 2 or 1 day ago. And I heard it, and it was really cool. He had, like, the cars and stuff, the bumping up cars and shit. And I'm actually give my respect to Snoop Dogg, too, because he's still in the game. My dude is still in the game after so long of doing his thing. He's still hustling, Because many rappers, they do it for 10 years and then they're done. So it's good to see that Snoop Dogg's been doing it longer than most hip-hop artists would ever do, But yeah, I can't really find it, but yeah, Snoop Dogg made a really good. I wish I was streaming on YouTube, because I could have listened to it on stream, but I really can't because of copyright. I'm kind of scared of all of that. We'll get into that in a minute as well. Okay, Snoop Dogg. It was Roaches in My Ashtray. That was good. That was a week ago. I love that. That was probably. It sounded so good. The music video was lit. The cars bumping up and down. I remember I think Snoop Dogg made pretty sure he made a music song back in like 1998, and he was with, who was he with? And the cars were going up and down, That was a good music video too. Sometimes I go back and I watch a bit of old shit, Old shit in the 90s and the 80s, Damn DMX by Snoop versus. You don't fuck with those guys, honestly. Anywhere between rap career or anything like that, you can't diss 50 Cent. You can't diss these other fellas who are making pretty good music, They're making the shit that is fucking surreal, bro. That's where rap came from. The hood. Okay? That's where the rap and hip hop came from. The hood. So you can't disrespect anyone from the hood. Okay? Because those guys, like, they're the one who made hip hop, bro. And they're the ones who make the best music. Better than anyone else's music from today. You could listen to Snoop Dogg and he's still better after 20 to 10 years down the line, And I would say that most of these people out here, they listen to the rap shit, the rap game, that those kind of things are cool, I feel like the 90s hip hop was probably better than now. So, but yeah, that's that. But yeah, I do want to put my respect, my prez of a DMX. Unfortunately, he passed because of a heart attack. He was 50. So rest in peace to him. And yeah, crazy. But yeah, we are going to explain. So now we're gonna switch the subject, talk about Halo for a minute. And I was kind of like, I shouldn't talk about it. I should. Like, I didn't know what to do. So I was kind of thinking, Halo made a kind of a trailer a couple of days ago, and they made a trailer. And I'm kind of convinced if it was because of it not being released straight away than usual. So Halo Infinite hasn't really, you know, they don't really know when to bring the game out, you know? I'm just trying to find this thing. Yeah, like a lot of people are saying Halo Infinite looks so much better in the trailers than, you know, the originals. Or, but if it's me and kind of like, if it's me to look at a game what's so old, but the developers and, you know, all that, they keep up to date with the game. I don't know, like, I don't really care about the graphics, honestly. I could play the normal original graphics for Halo. Like, you look at Halo, right? Also, what's up, big fan? Welcome to the stream. With Halo, like, I wouldn't really care what graphics I would really have it on. Like, if it was the original graphics, I mean, I would still, it doesn't really matter to me. Like, a lot of people were like, oh, because of, you know, Halo Infinite coming out, a lot of people were saying, like, Halo Infinite was gonna have more graphics, it's gonna look good and stuff like that. With Halo Infinite, with the normal original Halo, I think it's very just original. It's very normal. Instead of, you know, adding all these mods and graphics that we don't really care about. We just care about the text lines, the campaign, and seeing where it can go from there. You know, apparently this Halo Infinite is going to have a campaign mission, so this could be the continuation of the last Halo, what was ever out, you know. You need a podcast, you will be good at it. I mean, I might bring out a podcast. You need all the equipment for it, but, you know, it's not a bad idea. But a lot of people now these days, they're looking at Halo Infinite, and a lot of people are disappointed, you know. And it's crazy to see how the game went to Xbox 360 to now. What's like the Xbox X series. So it's like from 2001 to 2021, the evolution of Halo. It's a lot of people don't really care about the graphics now these days. A lot of people are just like, I want to see what this game's made out of. We want to see all the new game modes. We want to see all the new, you know, textures, the skin, the maps, the guns, you know. Is it going to be fun than most of the Call of Duty games out there, you know? And that's what Halo's pretty much going to do. So, with it being Halo, and another way of saying it is the corporation has said, we want to make Halo better than most of the gun games out there. And it's very hard to pick over Call of Duty or Halo, because both games are really good. You know, it could be Halo Reach, Halo, you know, any other Halo game, any other Call of Duty game. They're all going to be eventually get better and better, but with it being Halo, I mean, you know, no one really cares about the graphics on Halo. People still think the game's still, like, people could be playing, I don't know, Halo Reach from today. They could still be playing that game by today. So, because people love the game. They don't care about the graphics. The developers are like, oh, we gotta make this game make the best graphics, the best mods, stuff like that. A lot of people are like, we don't care about the graphics. We just care about this game being released so you guys can add all these game modes and updates to it, you know? Like what they did with Halo Reach, with the texture and DLC packs. So, I don't know, but they did release they have released a trailer a couple of days ago. I don't know if it's this one. I don't know if it's this one. Halo 4 becomes stuff inside trailer. I think it was this one. Like, yeah, I don't know.
You speak
It all means nothing.
What's that?
You speak shit.
Until you step inside.
Aircraft cannons.
What?
You'll be safe here.
Oh, I'll be safe. Safe? I haven't been safe since I found you. I found you, remember? You were out there on your own, and you'd still be out there if it wasn't for me. I thought I was going home.
There won't be a home if we don't stop the banished.
You keep saying that. We're outgunned, outnumbered. I know I saw condors over there. I'm going to dig through them and find one with the working sleep space drive. And when you're done with this war, we'll get away from here. Far away.
Right here.
Is that Darth Vader?
Oh,
No.
please. Let me see what I can find.
Cannons first. When I get back, we can look. Together.
Okay, big guy.
So they already have a demo. I'm gonna say it does look kind of better with better graphics, honestly. Premium 8-minute demo. Do they still have the 8-minute demo? I don't know, because I've already checked and they don't. So yeah, they don't. Apparently they released a demo, but then they had to take it off for some reason. So I don't know why, but it looks actually better. But this is made by the Halo team, so this could be a thing what hasn't been released. Okay, so they have a better map now? That's kind of odd. Yeah, I'm gonna say playing this on Xbox wouldn't look bad. Like, I'm not joking. This actually looks pretty good. Jesus Christ. Maybe I am kind of like... Maybe I am kind of into the graphics a little. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of... Maybe that's why a lot of people are... I mean, you could have 50-50. You could have 50 people who don't like the graphics because they like the original style of Halo. But then you got the other 50 people who actually enjoy looking at the game through the trailers because how realistic and 4K or 3D, whatever one you say, looks good. So with mine, it's like 50-50. It's like, I like the graphics, but I don't technically like it. It's weird. Or maybe I should just say that it actually looks pretty good. My style, my tackiness, what they did to this isn't as bad, but the game itself has been developed since 2019. Even before that, because before that they were announcing that it would be released on Xbox, and then it went to 2019, and then it went to 2020. 2020 was the year of all the trailers releasing, and then 2021 people are disappointed because it's already nearly the half of the year and they haven't released the game yet. So, and they've already showed us gameplay footage, so I mean, it's, I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they're making the game even longer. Maybe because of COVID they can't release the game because of COVID. That could be another reason why they haven't really released it yet. But knowing as a corporation developer, you should be able to put the game out there without going anywhere. Like, you can have a whole corporation building where people come over and they design a video game for a day or two, or so many weeks or months on end. But then it's like, well, it's kind of, you know, I don't know, maybe it's because of COVID, I don't know. Maybe they can't release it because of it. But I see that's a kind of a stupid thing, because I know America, they're not really caring about COVID at the moment. They go on and do their thing, you know? So I feel like that's not really an excuse that Halo has. Because of COVID, I mean, Halo's brought up to be an American... Hang on, let me see where this is made, actually. Halo is, an American military science fiction media franchise managed and developed by 343 games of the original Halo trilogy, were developed by Bungie and are the game revolved around a website created by 42 Entertainment. So 42 different developers and 42 Entertainment are in each Halo game. So yeah, it's American. So there's no excuse for them to not bring out Halo because of COVID. Okay? But they release, what, Warzone, Cold War, and that's an American video game too. So it really I don't fucking know, boys. You know? But maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe they don't feel like releasing it because of something. Maybe it's like Cyberpunk, where they released the game and it was a very disappointing start of the feature of the game because it kept lagging, desyncing, filter monetizations in the video game itself that didn't go to plan. The game syncing, lagging, glitching, cars flying, and you know. Yeah, I guess that's maybe why, but there could be other reasons why. But a lot of people in the video game industry and streamers out there who talk about it, they don't talk about it anymore. You know, a lot of people like, you know what? Why the hell are we bringing this up if it's not even going to be released or to be out there? You know, with me, I'm kind of that person who talks about the subject for a very long time and then it releases and then I'm excited and then I play it, you know? I said to myself when I get the Xbox, I will legit play hours of different Halo games. And I don't mind doing that. I could finish the entire campaign of the Master Chief Collection, because I'm pretty sure that would be the only Halo I'll be downloading, because there is other Halos out there. But if you get the Master Chief Game Pass thing, you get a couple of other Halo games that you can buy. So it's all in one pack, I should say. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy. The crosshairs look absolutely awesome. They also have new grunt systems where they flop out of the sky. And they're different, they're like grunts, but different. But they're bigger. Oh, I just can't wait to play Halo again. Just smashing everyone. Kicking each other's heads in. Damn, okay. So you're having abilities now. Now in Halo Reach, you would only have the ability of to... actually, no, never mind. Halo Reach actually had a lot of abilities, a lot of mods, so this might be an old feature, but pretty much spawning a force field. So like it's like a, what is it called? When someone's firing at you, you quickly block as an ability. It's like a forward force around you. You know? But yeah, that's a trailer. I need to find. Also, Halo's also teamed up with so many other games. They've actually teamed up with Fortnite. And that I'm pretty sure that's the only. That's actually maybe the only sponsor they ever did was to bring Halo on Fortnite. I remember when that came out, I was streaming it and all that. I just don't know, I can't find this trailer. There should be a trailer out there. I'm dead serious that I saw a trailer, I'm not joking. I'm just trying to find this one trailer, that's all I'm trying to find, but I can't find it when I have so many other things on my mind. It's crazy. I saw it. I'm pretty sure I looked at a trailer and it was like 42 or 43 seconds. I don't know if that's me or if that's true, but I'm gonna find it. Hold on a minute. Doing my research. Do my research. Okay. Trailer. Better come on. Don't tell me they deleted the trailer. Don't bring my allergies up now. Halo full movie 2031 4K Ultra HD action or cinematic full story. I'm thinking I just keep thinking if I should react to that or not. The Halo full movie. It was a month ago. Yeah, there's no really point reacting to that. Okay, let me go to that channel real quickly. Okay, so it wasn't the Halo Infinite, but it is the Halo Master Chief Collection for Season 6, so that was the trailer that I was pretty much looking at. Halo Season 6 Community Play Date. Bro, how long? Okay, so... That's crazy. The only problem is I don't even know if I don't honestly have no idea if Halo is gonna be on console. Like it kind of seems stupid to me thinking about that, but if they haven't really worked out what they're gonna do with the game, I mean it's just like, you know. If they bring it on PC and don't you know what? This Halo Infinite. I should say if it's out. Halo will release this full 2021, and while it's a year after it was intended set to be released, it's clear that 343 Industries is gearing up to give us the Halo game we deserve. Halo Infinite will be launched on both Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S, but not leaving the Xbox One in the dust. And that was released the 10th of March. So this is actually the recent, well, actually, I'll tell you like a month ago. And like, I know I'm gonna be like kind of like a fangirl, but I played Halo since I was 12, okay, boys? I can't like deny that I'm like fangirl. Like, I can agree that I am, okay? I'll play this game as long as it takes on live stream. I'm not joking. Consoles jumps. Okay, so they've got like a whole list here, but they're gonna be on some. They haven't found the day or the date, but what the development have said is they might. You never know. Maybe August 11th, you might get it. I don't know. That's what someone said from the team. But as I said. Unknown expect Halo Infinite sometime in full 2021. So that means that they haven't really picked a day or a date when it's going to be released. So it's just going to randomly come out. But yeah, that's that. Crazy. But yeah, that's that. Probably be I promise to you, chat, that it will be the last time I will talk about it, okay? It's just I had to explain it because I saw Season 6 DLC pack coming from Halo, and that I was kind of like interested into that, okay? So, yeah. Just to say, I'm kind of a fangirl when it comes to Halo, okay? But yeah, that's that. Spider-Man name art. Spider-Whoop. So yeah, that's that. I don't want to explain it as much because, like, as I said, we've already explained it like several times, but yeah. But that's that. Also, Forza 4 is actually still going to get updated. Especially Forza 5 coming out. So with Forza 5 coming out, they've already released Forza Motorsport 5. Okay, we've already, that long time ago when that was released, but Forza 5, it's going to be awesome to see this Forza 5 come out sometime this year. So you're going to see some games that will get released this year. This year, so many developers and gamers, well, not really developers, I would say gamers, they said to themselves, we don't know if there's going to be any more games coming out. Because, I mean, they've already released all these games that we've always wanted, but they're continuing on those games, and it's very cool to see that. But, yeah. It's going to be interesting. So yeah, Forza 5 will be released for Xbox X, Series X or S. Implementation for the PC also considered as a good and certain. Good as certain. Don't know why they added that at the end of the sentence. They could have said consider date these platforms exclusive of the game. Yeah, what they should have said was Forza Horizon 5 will be released on Xbox Series XS. Implementation for the PC also considered as a good as certain. So you're gonna see Forza Horizon 5 come out on PC, console, and all that. Now, a couple of months ago, Forza 4 was released on Steam. If you're not familiar with Steam, is because Forza 4 was released on Steam, and if you're not familiar with Steam, it is a app that PC players use to be able to play GTA, Apex Legends. Apex Legends was eventually on it too, and they still are. So, yeah, pretty good. The only problem is with the new releases on Steam is a lot of the games now these days are factored, what means they will sell a ton of price. So, and that's how Steam makes their money, boys. I ain't joking, okay? That kind of money is crazy. They're selling the game for like 90 or like $100. I remember when I had to buy UFC for like 150 bucks just for UFC 4, and I kind of felt stupid. I should have went with UFC 3. I should have done my research, but I was stupid, and I got the $150 UFC game. It was the first ever one what was on the shelf. I saw the dude, he was putting all of them on the shelf, and I got the first copy of it in my store, the closest to me. So, crazy. And I will say, if it's like Forza 4, it's a good game. And I see that game doing really well in the future. I think that people will go to Forza 4 and Forza 5 at the same time. And a lot of people are like concerned and disappointed because Forza 5 is going to be even bigger than any Forza game that has ever been created. They're going to add so many locations and have a width of a wide length of a map. I ain't joking, it's probably going to be bigger than... It's obviously going to get bigger than GTA. It's obviously going to be bigger than any of the Forza games they've bring out, but with it being Forza 4, when that got released on Steam, because how big the game is and the quality and the expectations for the game, it was released and it was 90 or $100. I think when I saw it, it was like $90, and I was like, that's a lot of money, you know. So yeah, and then you got Apex, what was actually free, because when Apex was released and it was out in the world for the first time ever, it was free. And originally it came from, I think, Origin. Origin were the ones who put Apex on their page subscription, so Apex could be sponsored by Origin, and people would have to download Origin just to get to Apex. But ever since a couple of years later, Apex was released on Steam, and it was free. And a lot of people are kind of like, yo, this is actually cool. Something that you don't waste your money on. Like me, for an example, I wasted $150 on UFC 5 or UFC 4. UFC 4. And I come back home, and I'm like, yo, this is sick. I download it. A couple of months later, I'm like, fuck, I should have got UFC 3 because it exactly looks like UFC 4, but just the different quality and the different standards and the different fighting techniques and styles you can do in game. So in that case, I was like, I just wasted my fucking money on UFC 4, and I could have went, you know, I think back then I didn't do my research, and I think this was just last year, so now these days I'm doing my research. So before you download a game, chat, do your research. Don't just buy a game because it looks cool on the cover. You need to do your research, okay? And that's all I have to say about that. The next thing I want to talk about is what's the other thing I was going to talk about? Oh yeah, I was going to talk about my, as you see, I don't have hair here or here anymore. Is because I shaved. Even my hair got it slicked back all around, just shaved. So, and I've shaved my beard too because of my acne and all that. And I'll tell you right now, after me shaving all of this, I've kind of lost a lot of acne and a lot of pimples, so I'm actually doing pretty well. I haven't missed a day. Besides today, because today I woke up at like, I think 10 or 11, and so I couldn't be able to do it. So because I was like so interested to do today's stream, so I think after the stream I'll do it, and it's been very, very good. I've been taking very good notice. It's doing good. It feels better than 2 years ago where it looked like a fucking, I don't know, one of those pizza things from fucking Pizza Hut or something. But yeah, now these days I'm actually taking full control over it, and it feels pretty good. Oh, good job, Barrett. Thank you for the follow. So yeah, that's that. Just to let you guys know. I look weird without a beard or a mustache, don't I, chat? In the future, I'm gonna see how long I can actually grow it. I mean, my hair was getting pretty long. I won't lie about that. That was getting way too long. I think it was the best way to cut it, because every time it was so annoying. I think every time I gotta wake up, I gotta brush it back because the hair would sit at the front of my face, and it looked weird, so I had to brush it all back and stuff. So I could put my headset on, because it feels weird when you have hair on your ear and then you gotta put your headphone over it, and it kind of feels weird. So I brushed my hair back to fit my headset on. So yeah, I think I got a dent in my head because of my headset. So kind of weird. Anyway, but yeah, nothing really happening from any of the boys. Nothing happening from Retro, Dr. Ghost Rider, Crazy Guy 21, who's guest for Sundown. Yeah, a lot of them aren't really doing YouTube as much. I thought like this entire holiday they would be smacking the fucking vids out. I know Dr. Ninja Ghost Rider's not really keen on doing videos anymore. He's just a dude who, has a YouTube channel there, so it's up to him. But with it being Gas of Sundown, it's with Gas of Sundown, he's made a couple streams now and then. He's got his own work. He's got to deal what he has to deal with, but he does him. But yeah, the thing with with the other boys like Retro and all that, he's doing reactions and stuff. I just let the boys do what the fuck they want to do. If they don't want to upload, that's up to them. So I don't have any consideration, but yeah, it's kind of a I feel like it's up to them. It's like they could have parents who could be like, don't do YouTube, go and do this quickly, like a job or a chore. Most parents are like that. Some parents let you do what you want to do. So if my friends, even Demon Slayson, he hasn't really done a stream in a while, so it's kind of weird that none of them are really doing anything. Last year was the big year for everyone because they were all uploading and all that stuff. So I'm actually the only one out of my friends list making the most content than out of anyone. My friends will agree on that, but as I said, I don't really care about what they upload and what they do anymore, because it's like they can upload whenever. And just when they say they want to become a big YouTuber or a big streamer on Twitch, I mean, they got to show the dedication and show that they can prove themselves wrong than upload. You got to upload so much just to get a couple subs, You ain't going to get subs out of nowhere, You got to somehow make your content to growth your channel out to get these subs and views, So, I said to myself, you know what? Let the boys do what they want to do. If they want to upload whatever they want to do, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. I actually enjoy watching my own friends make videos. I think that's very cool, and I think it's very interesting to see my own friends from high school actually make videos on YouTube or Twitch. So, and that's what, they get motivated because they look at me, because of the things I've done in so many years and accomplished and got all this, and they kind of want to do the same thing. So that's what they're doing. But yeah, I'll leave them, they do what they want to do. They can upload and do what they want to do. So yeah, I don't have full control of my friends, okay? They can upload whenever they like. But yeah. Another thing I was talking about is the friendship between me and Gas of Sundown. It's going to happen where we will eventually split, do our own thing, because I've had problems from each end and stuff like that. So I've already explained it on Twitch, but if you haven't, don't really worry about it, because very, sad that that's going to happen, where we both have to just end the relationship as us friends, So I'm going to have to eventually do it, so. Because out of it, like, so many months now, there's so many things what are happening, and it's crazy to see him being even weirder, I can tell you one thing about what happened. You're sending a lot of weird links to weird shit, and I click and it's like, oh, fuck me dead, he's still sending me rude pictures and fucking links and shit, so I kinda had enough with it, and I'm like, I don't want to see this in the next 40 to 30 fucking years. And every time I gotta call him, it's like I gotta act different around him, so it's kind of like, and I don't like doing that. I just want to be myself and just stream, okay? But yeah, that will happen. That will eventually happen, where we both go each other's way. So yeah. And with it being the other boys, I just told them I don't want to really talk until probably next Friday, just for me to forget about everything. And then when I come back online next Friday, I can call the boys up again, and we can start, talk about other things than just, friendships and all that. Because that's always the problem with me and my friends, because we always have problems with each other, and it's like, I don't want to deal with it the rest of my life, I just want to get that out of the way, continue what I'm doing, and, help others who need that, so yeah. Another thing, White Hammer, you probably know him. We played with him last year, I should say, and we were playing with him for a while. He got in a heated situation with me and Gas of Sundown on GDA. We had a full out, we had a fight, and then we split. This year, it is now, the 10th of the 4th of 2021, so April the 10th, 2021, and he just changed his name to KYGT. And you know why he changed his name? Because he was getting a lot of shit talk from my community and Gas of Sundown's community. So, actually, I wouldn't say my community, I would say Gas of Sundown's community, because he has somewhat of a community. He's got like 160 people, and that's roughly a big amount of people. But yeah, with Gas of Sundown, he deals with Whitehammer, and I just step back and just don't get into that, because I don't want to have to deal with Whitehammer ever again, because he is kind of a soft loser, because, yeah. That's all I gotta say. We've had problems in the past, and I think, you get rid of those problems now, But yeah, he changed his name recently because he was getting a lot of hatred and a lot of arguments with people because of how he acted like on GDA. Because when we played GDA with me and Crazy Guy 21, who's Gas of Sundown, when we played GDA, Whitehammer would join and he would just ruin the entire stream. So that's why we ended up leaving him, because he just kept trying to argue with people, and he kept trying to argue with me and Luke. So we decided to just, not be friends with him anymore. So that's what we did. We just, he wasn't a real friend to me. Are you kidding me? The way he treated me on live stream was kind of like, Yeah, but with him, Whitehammer has changed his name to KYGT, and he's pretty much started has started a new channel. The way I found this is legit right now, because I'm going through videos of Gas of Sundown, and all I see is a channel what's called that, and I know it's Whitehammer because he told me and the other boys about it. So, and I get, like, his original name, everyone hated Whitehammer, everyone hated the crap out of him, So I'd say rest in peace to Whitehammer, the original name of whoever that kid's name is. So yeah, he's doing his thing. Hopefully, he's doing. I saw a couple of videos of him, and he's doing pretty well. He's doing good. He has a lot more friends than I thought he did. And yeah, we just kicked him out of the group and didn't really care about that. So, but he's doing his own thing on his channel. So it's like what happened to me and Minor G. Like as I said, us two, we just do our own thing now. So at the end of all of it, we said sorry to each other and we apologized, and then we just left it to that. And then yeah, that's all I really did. So, but yeah, that's that. Nothing really happening at the moment. I think I've explained myself pretty clear. If you guys didn't know, a couple of days ago, Among Us released a new map called Starship. Everyone was really hyped for it, until a lot of fans were disappointed because they didn't see most of the things that they were going to release. But that went into a hatred for a couple of days. They reorganized a new set of plans for the new update in the future. It will make it even better. But as I said, Among Us has made a new map called Starship, and I'm pretty happy that they made it. I think I've played it once or twice, I'm not sure, but as I said, it looks a really good map. The next thing I want to talk about is XQC. How did the ban go? XQC is actually returned. XQC has returned to the No Pixel roleplay. As you guys know, he was banned a couple of days ago because of an incident that he occurred when he was in prison, in game. And he got banned, and the only thing he could really do was join SSB World. SSB World didn't really go to plan. It didn't go well for him, so he decided to just play Minecraft. So I get what he's coming from. But the developer of the game who made NoPixel has unreleased XQC, so he's pretty much back in business, and he's back into in the GTA life. So congrats on him from returning. He actually had to, when he returned to NoPixel, he actually had to go to a courthouse to settle all the beef from everyone. So, and I think that's like kind of a good thing, because if he was to join and do the dumb shit again, he would possibly be banned again. But because they went to court and they're doing all this and that, it's, at the end of the day, it is what it is. You're role playing, you do what your character's all about. It's not really what's happening in the real life. It's pretty much happening what's in the game itself in general. Like if you have an heated argument with a police officer, that's in game and that's roleplay. But with XQC, he took it a bit too far, and at the end of the day, he got unreleased from the ban. He's back, and everyone was excited, and he actually got more views and followers watching him than any Twitch streamer on Twitch. So he got a lot of people watching when he got unreleased. So, and that's content right there. Okay, we need a cheeky son of a bitch snitching on everyone. We need that to make content, So, but yeah, shout out to him. XQC got unreleased, and that was good. Everything else, leave it to him. He can, him and Dundee will do the little original thing. But yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much that. Nothing really happening. I'm not really gonna get into the Call of Duty talk. A lot of people told me to talk about it, but I'm not gonna really talk about it because it's not really my deal to really talk about. It's kind of it's not my thing. But yeah, nothing that I'm really into when it comes to like real life or anything like that. That kind of is not really interesting. But when it's in a game, a particular game, I definitely put my respect on video games and shit, So I definitely, you gotta look back. You gotta look back at when things happen, But yeah, the Call of Duty things don't really faze me, but yeah. I don't think there's nothing really happening. don't know. I'm just going through it all. Just going through things right now. Just see if we have anything to talk about. Looks like we actually have nothing to really talk about. DayZ released a trailer for just a trailer, so that was unexpected. Don't know what that's all about. Exclusive gameplay trailer. DayZ before exclusive official gameplay trailer. IGN 11 hours ago. Pretty much a new updated version, better graphics, better quality, and better realistic quality on buildings and stuff like that. So that will eventually come out if you're interested into that. But yeah, last year's just Call of Duty. It's like, goddamn. Crazy. It is crazy. GTA. Yeah, just it's yeah, I guess that is pretty much it. And okay, I was gonna talk about Marvel trailers, but I don't really care about Marvel, honestly. Can't be bothered talking about that. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much that. But yeah, I don't think I got anything else to talk about. I think that was like the things I was supposed to talk about. If I think about anything today, I'll talk about it in tomorrow's stream, because tomorrow's going to be another hour stream, just me talking. Tomorrow, I might explain about the moving and all that, so I'll explain that tomorrow. What I kind of want to do, like things that I can put in the new room, like a fridge, or something cool, you know? A lounge. It's gonna be in a garage, so I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna eventually think of what to do. So tomorrow we might explain about that tomorrow. But as I said, guys, we only do streaming for 1 hour, just chatting, because if I do 2 hours or 3 hours, we're gonna have nothing to talk about tomorrow. So I'd rather do 1 hour streams. But I appreciate everyone coming. It's gonna be the end of the stream. Appreciate everyone. Thank you, big fan, for coming. The only person who came to the stream, but it's all good. People can rewatch it on Twitch, on YouTube. Check me on YouTube, DeFuseGGX, capital DFGGX, and then if you're watching me on Twitch, DeFuseGGX TV, because it's gonna be uploaded on YouTube as well. And I appreciate you guys coming. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys next time with a brand new video or live stream, and I'll see you guys then. And have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, 1 p.m. with a new live stream. Peace out, boys.